Welcome back. It's the final look in today's Try On Tuesday. Bitte Kai Rand's Autumn Winter 21 collection is coming to a close. No! So I hope you've had fun and got inspiration from some of these gorgeous looks here today. As you can see, there is so many combinations and options available to you to mix in with your current wardrobe or to refresh and give you a new lease of life. So the last look is stripe central. So stripes were one of the core themes this year as well, and I love a stripe, and I'm going head to toe in stripe. Now it's subtly done, so you mightn't be able to see it exactly as it is in reality, but I will do my best to show you. So lots of layers to go through as well, so I'm going to take off some layers and show you what's happening. So the new wool is in the cowl and in the arm warmers. Arm warmers! So kind of like a leg warmer from the 80s, but now modern and contemporized for 2021. It is the arm warmer, and it is literally just two pieces of their beautiful wool done in the yellow moss colour scheme. So they come as a set, obviously, and I think they just finished off this look really well with that pop of colour alongside the black and white stripes, and the tag is stuck. Come on! These guys are just a one size, so that is them. They are €79, and this beautiful yellow moss colour is working alongside all of the collection, so you could add those in underneath any of the pieces and be super snugly. Then we have the new wool cowl. So you will remember these if you were watching along in the last couple of years. They do these every season, so I just had to get this colour because I knew it would work so perfectly with all of the range. Now it does also come in plain black. As ever, I always have to have a black one in there, and I own a black one myself, and I think a brown one from last year. So if you're a fan and you got one, you may want to collect another this year, and the yellow moss is the colour to have. So it's a beautiful kind of infinity scarf. Again, it is in the new wool, as they call it, which is a combination, let me tell you. Sorry, it's 100% merino wool. It's done in the ribbed style again, and nice and light, but so warm. Such a brilliant layering piece, and you can kind of wrap it around in a couple of different ways. I have seen it worn as a little kind of hoodie as well, which is really nice if you want to kind of do up and do it like a headscarf kind of style. Obviously you can just wear it down on its own like this, and then you can also double wrap it and have it really tight around the neck. So I always do my double knot off the head, because then you get the right shape. So you're getting it really nice and tight, like a really close up to the neck cowl. Love it, so snugly and so worth the money, I tell you. These guys are $145. So black and yellow moss. Now to the outfit, the stripes of central stripe theme that I'm doing today. I just think this is so cute and cool. So we have another aprony bib thing. This is the core cotton range. So all of these are 100% organic cotton, and this is it on the hanger. Again, it looks fierce random when you see it on its own, but I think when you see how it's styled, you can imagine how it will work in. So this is the core cotton bib in pinstripe, and it's 129, and these guys are sized. I'm in the extra small, so they go from extra small up to extra large. Again, it's just this kind of center material, reminiscent of course of the pinstripe tailored shirt that you saw in an earlier look. So it has the very same kind of dart and panel cut going on, except in this one you have an extra piece, so you have got a proper full collar as well. Simply adorable. Love it, love it. And again, it's the perfect piece if you want to layer underneath a little jacket on its own or over a long sleeve basic. I have done it here today over another of the core cotton pieces, and it is the oversized shirt in white. Of course, I have to have a white shirt in there, every collection, and Bitte Kai Rand do them particularly well. So this is the oversized style. It has 2 front breast pockets and your mother of pearl buttons all the way down. It has slits at the side, and it's done in this obviously oversized fit. So it's loose and flowy, a really kind of cool edge to it. And I'll just show it to you now on the body. So this first piece, I've layered it over the shirt. Obviously I've just tied it in a knot at the back here, and it just sets off the stripes really nicely. I've combined the buttons so that they're kind of opening at the same level, just to kind of keep the line and the flow going. So just to take this off and show you the shirt on its own, and the shirt on its own I have already worn so much, especially when we had that warmer September weather for a change. So that's the piece. When you take it off, it just is kind of a 2-piece of material joined by the collar. But back to this oversized shirt. Oh my god, I love it, I live in it. Just want to wear it underneath and over anything. I mean, perfectly teamed with the checkerboard jumper over it as well, or the gammon knit with the white side stripe. But definitely, most definitely will be wearing it over that as well. And because it's that cotton material, it's really nice and light on your skin, and you know it's going to wash really easily. I've washed, I definitely do steam it afterwards. It's not one of those cottons that kind of just can be left, so I usually just steam the bottom panels and the rest is grand. I love the little sleeve on it. It's kind of billowy but then tight at the cuff, and you have your little button here as well. Roll it back, you know, make room for a little bit of a bracelet, get that really oversized look going on if you want to. And then the collar has an extra little button which is done on a loop. So I don't know if you can see that now. So you can do it up or leave it out, whatever you prefer. But if you want to, you can have that, and it just gives this kind of almost tuxedo effect with the one button off to the side. Really, really different. Absolutely gorgeous shirt. So I'm in the extra small. Definitely only need the extra small here in this one. This one is 199. And it also comes in the stripe, which I briefly showed you earlier. So if you want to do the stripe and you want the oversized style, it's available like this. Or if you want the more tailored style, it's available like this. So a couple of options for you there. I couldn't resist having both in the shop because I think each one has its place. And then down into the Magic Fit pants, we have another pair of Magic Fit extra high-rise band, and these are slightly different fabric to the normal Magic Fit. So they have a kind of a more jersey touch to them. So again, you have that shape where you have your band. It's not quite as high as normal, but it's still coming up like really high above the waist, you know, well above the waist, but not quite up to about there. So it's probably about 2 inches in the difference with the regular Magic Band pants. So this is the pinstripe in black, and as I said, it has this kind of jersey fabric going on, like a thick ski pants from the 80s, if you remember, 80s, 90s. Trying to find the label for you now, hold on. There we go. So this guy is 65% viscose, 30% polyamide and 5% elastane. So again, it's a really stretchy kind of a leggingsy pants, and then it has a lovely little slit at the ankle here, if you can see that. So it's a full leg length. Again, I just have mine done to the top of the boot. I'm not actually rolling this time, I'm just ruching. So all of the material being out gives me that full leg right down to the bottom of my boot, if you can see that. So I could do that, depends on what way you want to style it, but I kind of tend to just ruche it up to the top and get it in at the tongue of the boot again, and it just sort of gives a little bit more ruching going on. Sometimes that helps to balance out upper leg as well, so it just play around with it, see what you feel like works best for you. The slit at the side of the shirt is kind of mimicking having the slit at the ankle there as well, which is so nice. Yeah, so I mean, these guys are, I'm in the small in these. Always take the small, the Magic pants myself. extra small is just that bit too tight because they are a tight fitting pants. And they are 155, so the same price as the paint dots, which is this one you saw in the earlier look. And of course, from that look, I had the Atlas jersey tunic. So if you didn't want to do your white cottons, you could bring in this black tunic over the stripes as well, or easily you could add in the new wool blouse as well, just in the plain black here. You could actually add in your gorgeous shibori scarf there as well. You can just see how easy it is to mix and match everything, and everything coordinates really well. I also had played around with having the little turtleneck in here, so you could wear that underneath and then let a little bit of the collar, the turtleneck show underneath the collar being open of the shirt here, and then you would bring in that yellow moss colour scheme from underneath. But today I am choosing to do it in the cowl because I just absolutely adore this piece, and it's such a brilliant everyday but has obviously an edge to it. To have that in there, add on my little warmer. I love these. Have you ever seen it? I mean, jeez, I don't know. I mean, they are so different. I don't know any brand that does this kind of thing, so I have to have it when I see it. Now, if you wanted to, you could also bring in some jewellery. I was kind of thinking I would add in these lovely earrings from Corona Silver. So these are back in stock. They were here a good long time ago. They are €39. They're resin, kind of a limey colour drop with a black stud, and it would work perfectly with the colour scheme here if you wanted to add on something there as well. And again, I stayed in the Cooney leather boot the whole way through, so I think you can see that kind of chunky boot is working with all of these looks. And that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching along, and all of your lovely feedback. It is brilliant to hear that you are enjoying seeing the videos every week. There's going to be a little break next week because I have to go buying, so no filming next week. But hopefully these videos will keep you going, and then I'll be back with a bang the following week. So stay tuned, watch stories every day on Instagram as well. And as soon as these videos go up, head over to the stories and you'll see lots of information about fabrics and pricing and sizing and all of that as well. So thanks again. I'll see you in the shop Tuesday to Saturday, 11 to 5. See you soon.